Hey what's up guys, Box here and welcome to another Grand Prix predictions video. This time we are doing predictions for the Sachsenring 2017, which is the next Grand Prix, 1 week after the previous one, which was at Assen. And what a race Assen was. How could I forget about that race? Oh my god, what a race that was. We saw Valentino Rossi take his win for a whole year. It was last year he won, since last season, and then he won at Assen in the in the dry but in the wet really, because he was on the he started on the medium hards, medium on the front, hard on the rear, and it did start to rain at the end of that race, didn't it? And my god, panic stations for Rossi as he quickly did drop his pace, but he did manage to get back in front of Petrucci, and what a race that was. We saw Petrucci as well get second place, equal his best position in MotoGP for the Pramac team on the Ducati, and then Marquez in third, who almost lost his podium to Crutchlow. So that would have been good for Cal to get in front of Marquez, but he came out of nowhere. He always does well in those conditions, though. No matter how he's doing in the race, if it then starts turning to those conditions, he will be right up there and contend for a solid podium position. So that did leave the championship a lot closer, because Vinales did fall off, didn't he? So that was it was exciting for me. I was, because I'm a Rossi fan, glad it tightened up the championship at the top of the standings. But Dovi, he got fifth. Did Dovi get fifth? I think Dovi got fifth. He's still leading the way on 115 points. Vinales 111 in second, and Rossi 108. Just 7 points behind Dovi, the championship leader, and then Marquez as well, 104. So he's only, 11 points off the championship lead. So first to fourth is 11 points, and then we've got Danny Pedrosa in fifth, Zarco in sixth. A really good showing from him in his rookie season. So yeah, what a race Assen was with the rain at the end. I'm glad it didn't start tipping it down and they had to switch bikes, but when those flags came out to say there's the track, there is spots of rain around the track, be careful, I was like, oh no. Because Rossi had some immense pace, he started to leg it, but then the rain did bring the field back together, which made it more interesting. Edge of the seat stuff, but a brilliant race. So moving on to Sachsenring last year, that was quite an interesting race as well. It started off dry, but Rossi was right up the top, so was Marquez, but actually it started raining and Marquez pitted early to no, it started wet, get my facts right, started wet and then went dry. Marquez pitted early for the slick tyres. A bit of a risk, because he did have to stay on the bike a bit while it's still is a bit 50-50 whether he'd be able to keep it on the track, but did a brilliant job, and it pushed him right up the field, and he did end up winning the race. Good result for him, from Cal Crutchlow in second and Dovi in third, so another good show in there. Told you that Cal Crutchlow is always good in those types of races. That was one of the types of races last year at Sachsenring, and Cal Crutchlow in second place on the LCR Honda, so that was good for him. Rossi, he was right at the top while it was raining, but then he did drop back because he did stay out a bit too long. The team frustrated that he didn't pit. He does that quite a lot. He stays out bit longer than he needs to, whether he misses the boards or whether he thinks, ooh, let's try and make it to the end, and then it doesn't quite work out. But last year he got 8th position, and Lorenzo was 15th, so a poor showing from the Yamahas there. It is a bit of a Honda track, to be honest. Danny Pedrosa will do well here, Marquez will do well, and Crutchlow on the factory Yamaha bikes. But also, who was it, Jack Miller, yeah, he did quite well last year, got 7th place. So this year, I don't know who it's going to be for my predictions. I haven't looked at the forecast, but if it's a dry race, it's got to be Marquez. Marquez is going to win here. Guaranteed Marquez will win here, no matter what. Also, Pedrosa will do well. He's been good this season, so I think he'll be up there. I think Cal Crutchlow will struggle if it's dry, but it is a Honda track, so that might help him along a bit. But off the back of that last result from Rossi, I think he's going to be he's going to be looking to take another podium. So for my predictions, remember to leave your predictions in the comments, your podium predictions. I think Marquez will take the win. I think Pedrosa will be a close second, and then Rossi third. Viñales will do well, I think, as well, but I don't know. We might have lost some confidence after losing the championship lead and falling off at Assen, but I doubt it because he's a top rider. But Rossi, off the back of that last win, I think he's going to get a podium. He might even be able to push for second, but then Carl Crutchlow, it might be an all Honda podium, but then also the Ducati of Dovi. Dovi did well here last year, gifted bit by the conditions, but he'll do well here as well, so he'll be right up there. Lorenzo, I think, will struggle. He's been struggling all season on that Ducati bike. It's a shame to see him struggling, actually, because he is a top quality rider. Although people don't like him, he is still a world champion. So remember to leave your predictions in the comments, and yeah, let's hope for another good race in Germany. So we will see you in the next video.